Hear ye, my niggas. You're probably wondering why I have gathered you all here tonight. And if you've seen my first video on things that I hate, you'll know that back then I wasn't a full-time hater. It was only my part-time job while I focused on my main job of getting Lord Spider-Man on Marvel Rivals. But today, I got some good news for y'all. I have been promoted to full-time hater. Thank you. I really could not have done it without y'all. And because I just got promoted, I thought we'd celebrate with another round of... So y'all know the drill. Sit back, relax, put your social security number in the comments, and get ready for a show. Hated by yours truly. Let's get it. So to start off my hatred, I gotta talk about taxes. We all know what taxes are, unless you're like me and don't actually know why the hell we even have taxes. Cause the concept of taxes doesn't even make sense. You telling me every time I get paid, the government also gets paid, and they are also doing this to every other working person in my country that has a job? This really a membership just to exist. And you can't even escape the tax membership plan when you're old either. The taxing never stops. The only way to escape taxes is death. And even when you're dead, they gonna tax your family for the funeral. You can't even die for free. And I swear, this gotta be the biggest scam ever created. And I gotta give them their props on this. I wish I would've came up with this first. I would've been rich as hell. But the wildest part is that if you don't pay the right amount that you owe, they gonna take your ass to jail. Cause sadly, they didn't teach us this stuff in school, which would have been really helpful, but instead, they had my ass in math class doing these useless formulas and having to show my work. Nah, show me how these taxes work. Like, I'm real thankful for learning how to solve the quadratic formula. I'm sure I'm gonna use that a lot when I get out of here. But if I forget the quadratic formula, I'm not going to jail. If I forget to file my taxes, it's just a countdown to when they catch my ass. And it's really wild because the government knows how much we owe, but they want us to do TurboTax or pay somebody to help us figure it out. Just tell me how much I owe, Mr. Government Man. Show me an email, you can text me, DM me, you can even send it via pigeon mail. Just let me know how much I owe so it can be done. We fought the British because they was taxing us. And now look, we taxing us too. And I don't know if y'all ever played Black Ops 2 Zombies when y'all were kids, but that was my first experience with taxation. I just didn't know it yet. There was a map called Buried. And in this map, there was a witch castle. And as soon as you got in there, the taxation started. These witches right here would take 2,000 points every time they touched you. And they just kept spawning and kept taking your money if you didn't shoot them. And the crazy thing is, if you didn't have any more money, they start beating your ass until you die. And mind you, I had to pay to get in this building. So I had to pay to get in here to possibly lose all my money and also possibly die. This really just a metaphor for the government and taxes. I just didn't know it yet. And you know how I know this tax stuff is a scam? Cause they even charging us and taxing us on water. Y'all niggas don't even owe that shit. Water has been here for thousands of millions of years. They didn't tax the dinosaurs for water. They just drank it and lived a happy life. Until, you know, they got squat wiped. And I don't want to hear anybody saying, well, that's just how it is. Man, shut your
bitch ass up, nigga. Nobody asked you that a bitch ass thing. You better shut the...
It's places where you gotta pay to enter the beach. How the hell are we being charged to enter the beach? If anyone needs to be taxing us on beaches and water, it's the fish and other sea creatures. Them little niggas haven't gotten one sand dollar from all of this. This is all a scam. There was a point where the government shut down and they were still taxing us. Who the hell was taking the taxes out? Who was doing it? But I know the government is watching me, so I'm gonna just go ahead and move on to the next one. The next thing I hate, school. We've all been to school before. It's the place where you go to learn different subjects as you grow up. And I went to a pretty small school, and I don't know if it's just me, but once I got to middle school and high school, I started to really hate school. And the biggest reason is all these damn rules, because half of them don't make any sense. The one I hated the most was the 5 minutes for passing period. Cause that really wasn't enough time depending on where your next class was. I'd have a class all the way on the other side of the world and I'd still have to make it there in 5 minutes. And if you're late even by 1 singular second, you getting in trouble for it.
Out of my classroom right now!
Cause most classes are about 40 minutes to an hour long. And the only break in between classes is 5 minutes? Then it's right back to learning about everything but how to file my taxes.
Fuck school! Fuck all this bullshit! What the f?
And a lot of teachers wouldn't even let us use the restroom either. So I'd have to use the bathroom during my passing period. And y'all saw the horrendous lunches we had to eat. It was only a matter of time before that pizza, chocolate milk, and carrot combo started to tear up my intestines. So now I gotta drop a load and get to my next class in 5 minutes? Man, hell no.
Come on, wait to the no. Come on.
That's not even possible. And I never understood why we couldn't use the restroom either. That was such a big deal to my teachers. Like, come on, bro, I'm in here from 7 all the way to 4 p.m. and I can't use the restroom once? And then you go to ask them and they hit you with the,
I don't know, can you use the restroom?
like, don't piss me off, Miss Johnson. I will shit on this floor right now. Another thing I hated about my school is you couldn't eat any snacks in class or even drink water. If you brought food to school, my teachers would make us wait till lunchtime to eat it. I'd have to sneak this shit into class like it was drugs. And then if they caught you, they'd make you throw it away or give it to them. The other terrible part about having snacks in school is that if someone found out you had food, you became a target. It'll be niggas you've never even heard of coming up to you asking for a handful of chips. You'd open up a bag and it'll be a person from a whole nother school district right next to you asking for some.
Come on, man, I can't have shit in this house.
Then if you don't give it to them, they end up guilt tripping you like, oh, come on, man, I didn't even eat this morning. Bro, that is not my problem. A handful of Cheetos is not enough to substitute a full breakfast. You better take that shit up with your parents or wait till lunch. And the worst thing in school to have was gum. If you had a pack of gum or any type of candy, you'd be lucky to even get one yourself. We was really working a 9 to 5 shift at school, but we couldn't eat our food, use the restroom, drink anything, and then you only got a 5-minute break in between classes. Then they had the stupid dress code rules, like no sandals or no hats. Like, bruh, we just sitting at a desk learning about Christopher Columbus's lying ass. I promise you, me wearing a hat isn't gonna ruin the lesson for the day. They messed up so many of my fits I had just because of this hat rule. And what's really wild is they had all these dumb rules, but they were perfectly fine with letting us go to a locker room and shower while 50 other students are doing the same thing. Like, this doesn't even make sense. So the school is okay with the whole football team taking a shower together before 5th period, but I'm getting in trouble because I came to school wearing sandals?
Hell no, man.
And maybe I'm the only one that feels this way and has experienced these things, but school was a huge L for me. The only enjoyable parts was that I got to see my friends. Besides that, this was basically jail with randomized meals, terrible rules, and only 5 minutes of free time. The next thing I hate, racists. Now, if y'all been watching my channel, y'all can probably already tell that I'm a sophisticated and highly intelligent black man. And as a black person, I've experienced racism from a very young age. And when I say racist, I'm not talking about little jokes. I'm talking about real racists that genuinely hate a certain group of people or a certain race. Cause I understand not liking one black person. Cause I got a cousin that I really hate. I'm not gonna tell y'all what he did, but he better hope I don't catch his ass. But hating a whole group of people is crazy to me. Cause I can see why someone would hate an entire race of people if they had some traumatic backstory and their whole entire family got taken out by one singular black guy. But from every racist person I've seen, that's never the case. Cause if we take it back and do some history, black people have been put through hell from start to finish. We were beaten, kept as slaves, hung from trees, and it was a point in time we couldn't even drink from the same water fountains. The water fountain thing don't even make sense. Y'all just hating and making up shit for fun at this point. And while I was making this, I looked up an event where they burned someone in the middle of the city and everybody in the town was there. It was in the morning time too, and it was even kids there. Like, what's even going on here? And why the hell are the kids not in school right now? And even after all of that, we're still getting hated in modern day. You would think after all of that, people wouldn't be hating on us, but they still are. And it's people that are really trying to copy us too.
Is this nigga serious?
Like, how y'all gonna hate on us? They wanna use our lingo, look like us, and act like us. Y'all gotta pick a side and stay there. And it's not just racism towards black people that I hate. It's racism towards all races. Countless other races have been through terrible things throughout history, and they still getting hated on in modern day. And y'all know I'm a big nerd. Video games, superhero stuff, and anime is what I enjoy. And it's even in those communities too. One thing I really hate is when a superhero movie or comic comes out and they happen to be a different race or gender and people start going crazy over it. Like, let me get this right. Y'all niggas are mad that the latest version of your favorite superhero is black or a girl. But the fact that they can fly, shoot lasers out their eyes, or turn into literal metal is perfectly normal, right? Plus, this shit is all made up anyway. None of these fictional characters really exist. And y'all know it's some crazy ass characters in fiction. People will really see characters like Kit Fisto's ugly ass
Oh my god, what is that?
and get mad that there's a black Jedi in a new movie.
Yo,
Like, how does this even make sense? Y'all niggas are hating for no reason at this point. At least keep the racism in real life. Don't bring it to the fictional universes too. And I know there's bad people in every race, but hating a whole group of people is crazy to me. And if there's any racists that are watching this, please let me know why y'all are like this, because I have yet to get any real answers. The next thing I hate, shoe cleaners. I don't even go to the mall anymore because of them. And I don't hate the people, but I hate how they just follow you around the whole mall waiting for you to let them clean your shoe with a $40 soap and water mixture. And they really don't take no for an answer.
I'm good, all right, bro? Nah. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, whoa, what the fuck are you doing, man?
You could have no shoes on and they'll still chase you down, tackle you, and they'll start scrubbing the skin off your bare foot. And they don't even clean both shoes. They only clean one of them. So if you don't buy the full cleaner, you're looking dumb as hell with one super shiny brand new shoe and one looking dirty. It was one time I was in the mall with my girl and we were walking around and I was purposely trying to avoid the shoe cleaner. But I made the mistake of making eye contact with him. And that's when the ISO happened. He was coming right up to us, so I had to think fast. And he was damn near running at this point. And I didn't have the cleanest shoes on, so I knew this was gonna be like showing crack to a crackhead. So I really had to lock in. So I had to do something I wasn't proud of. I shoved my girl in his direction and went to the nearest store and hid behind the wall. I know this was kind of evil, but it was either I sacrifice my girlfriend to the shoe cleaner or I jump off the 3rd floor of the mall and just hope I don't take fall damage. And the way my legs work, it wouldn't have been a good idea. So I had to do what I had to do. And I would say I'm sorry, but I'd do it again if I'm ever put in the same position. The next thing I hate, fake laughing. This one has been something I've hated even when I was a kid. And I don't know why I hate it, but fake laughing just pisses me off. Cause laughs should only be given out when something is funny. Giving out fake laughs is only gonna fuel the person to continue making terrible jokes. And I specifically hate fake laughs when it's not even a joke. It'll be someone saying something like, "The traffic was really bad today." And people will fake laugh at this. This not even funny. Like, what about this is funny? If something isn't funny to me, I'ma either not laugh and walk off, or I'ma just stare at you. You not getting sympathy laughs out of me. You better get your material up or take some comedy lessons, cause I'm not laughing at anything that isn't funny to me just to make someone else feel good. Cause really by doing this, I'm lying to you, and that's not right. People even be fake laughing in text too. Putting hella emojis and LOLs and be looking just like this in real life. We gotta stop the fake laughing. It's an epidemic that needs to be stopped immediately. The next thing I hate, public restrooms. I don't think I have to explain what a public restroom is. I think we have all been there at least a few times. And I don't know about y'all, but every time I go into a public restroom, I have to prepare myself to see and experience some of the worst things ever. It could be weird people doing strange things, random little kids with no respect for personal boundaries.
Is this nigga serious?
Or the worst part about public restrooms, random fecal matter on stuff that it shouldn't be on. This is the thing I hate the most in public restrooms. It'll be poop smeared on the walls on the restroom stall. Like, who the hell is doing this? They need jail time. What's the point of coming all the way inside the restroom, going into the stall, then putting the poop on the walls? The toilet is right there. Nothing ruins my day more than having to go into a public restroom and seeing a new fecal matter painting from Leonardo da Vinci on the wall. There should be a written agreement before anyone enters the restroom that people have to sign, swearing that they will not do this. Cause I feel bad for the other people coming to use the restroom. And I also feel really bad for the people that have to clean this up. I believe this type of behavior should be punished by jail time. And if they do it again, they should be tied to a missile and launched straight into space. And speaking of shitty stalls, why are they designed like this? Why is there a big ass crack on the door so people can make direct eye contact with me while I'm sitting there? The crack of the door doesn't even have any functional value. It's just a giant peephole. Then the bottom of the stall has this huge opening too, which can make things really weird. But I don't want to gross anyone out too much, so remember guys, pee goes in the toilet, don't paint the walls with poop, and stop doing weird stuff in these restrooms. Alright, time for the final thing that I hate. Greedy ass companies.
Yes, sir! This nigga's spitting.
Within the past few years, companies like Netflix, Microsoft, Apple, Nintendo, and many more have been reaching levels of greed that would make Mr. Krabs look like a decent person. And I gotta start with Netflix, cause this one hit me hard. Cause I don't know if y'all seen my channel, but watching movies and TV shows is kinda like part of my job. And not only have they raised their prices constantly, but they also have cracked down on sharing passwords. And you would think with them doing all this, there would at least be limited or no ads.
No.
But they still got ads every time I watch. And I don't know if y'all know this, but Netflix started as a company that was trying to break away from standard cable in order to stop commercials and just watch what you wanted to watch. But now they got just as many commercials as regular TV. Every time I turn on Netflix, I'm like, you were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the commercials, not join them. Bring balance to the economy, not raise the damn prices. And then they start removing shows and movies randomly too. It's been 3 times I can remember where I went to watch a movie on Netflix. I went and got me some food, got me a drink, and was ready to have a good time. Then I turned on the TV and it wasn't even there anymore. And the video game companies are doing it too. Xbox has been changing their prices higher and higher. They raised their Game Pass Ultimate fee to $30 a month.
Hell no, man.
I remember when I got the notification on my phone, I damn near put my Xbox in the microwave. And Nintendo and Pokemon just did some greedy shit too with the latest Pokemon game. They released an expansion pass that has mega evolutions, but you gotta pay for the pass to get the evolutions. And because I'm broke, I gotta look at my Pokemon in the eye and tell them we can't afford the expansion pass, while they see countless other new megas and Pokemon running around having a great time. And the DLC isn't even that good. They just got you doing busy work. And it's a timer too, so you can't even enjoy it at your own pace. It's just a $30 minigame with a time limit. And y'all know I'm a big Pokemon fan, so this hurt my soul. And all this greed has slowly turned me into the pirate I am today. So in conclusion, guys, don't buy streaming services. Just watch my channel, and I promise you it'll be a lot better. Plus, it's free. And that's all the hate I could talk about today. But there will be more hatred in the future, so y'all stay ready for part 3. Also, drop something that y'all hate in the comments. But I'm tired of talking to y'all niggas. Cue my outro music.
With the city click, automatic click, hit him in his hip, Uber to that shit, it's that clip, reflect, yup.